live now, and I hope the mic is working properly now. We're live, and you're welcome. Welcome to the live. So I'll wait for some time for you guys to come in, and then we can continue. So when you come in, you can let me know where you're joining from, and let me know where you're joining from. Hi, Martha. Hi, Martha. Thank you for joining. Martha, is my my mic okay? Because um, can you hear me properly? That's what I want to say. Can you really hear me? You're most welcome anyway. Okay, that's great. Flash traders, thank you for joining. Okay, so you can't hear me. What's happening today? Right, let me take off the mic. That's really maybe something wrong with my mic. So I'm taking the mic off. So let me know now. Can you hear me, guys? Is it better? Can you guys hear me properly? Can you hear me now? Can you guys hear me now? Oh, great. That's good. That's good then. Okay, so you're most welcome, everybody. If you're just joining, I want to say a very big welcome to you. I came on earlier, but I think there was a problem with my mic, so you guys were not hearing. But I'm glad it's working now. So if you're joining, you're most welcome. Sydney, you're most welcome. Thank you for joining. Okay, so as usual, Martha, a bit just it's not loud. I'm speaking very loud here, so I don't know what's happening to. I don't really know, but I believe you can hear me, and like you can really hear me to understand. That's the most important. Okay. So if you are just coming in, thank you for joining. And like you know, I'm Celline. Okay, and on this channel, I do share tips about how you can relocate abroad, and basically I give major tips. Okay, whether you want to travel through studying, through working, conferences, and all that, you can actually go through my channel, and you'll have a number of videos that can guide you, that can make you know what to do. This traveling thing, you just have to understand how to start, where to go about things. If you understand all that, things are a bit easier for you, and you achieving what you want, it's easier when you understand the whole process. Okay, so that's what I basically do. I want to make things easier for you, and so I bring like so much information that can actually help you in your relocation journey. I believe if 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 you have all the information, there wouldn't be the need to go pay extremely to someone, like go paying money that you've saved so much to people that sometimes you don't even get what you're looking for. Okay, so basically I am here to help you do that. So if you're new here, that's it about time with Celline. Okay, so today, like I said earlier, basically the live is for you guys. When I'm on live, it's for you guys, for you to come and ask the questions that you've been wanting to ask, the questions that you've been sending emails about, and I'm unable to reply to them. So the live is basically about that. On the live, I do I do give you like answers. Okay, so if you join, you can ask any question at all about your traveling, and I can answer you over here because basically, um, oh my god, seriously, I don't know. What? Stand there, daddy. seriously don't know what to do again because like I'm very close to the phone, as you guys can see. I'm very close to it, and so I don't know. I just don't know why the volume is. I was using my mic. I took it off. Can we start sending in our questions? Yes, see me. You can. The moment you join, guys. The moment you join, you can send in your questions. You can actually do that. Like I said, when I come live, the door. When I come live, it's basically for you to ask your questions because I realize a number of you do send me emails that I'm unable to answer. Okay, and I want you guys to understand and forgive me because there are a lot of them. So sometimes I feel like if I am to answer some and don't answer some of it, I'm not being fair to you guys. Okay, so to treat you equally, for you to have that equal rights, not be like that. It wouldn't be like I'm being selective. I do come live, so you can ask your question directly, and I'll answer them for you. Okay, so that's basically the major reason behind me coming live. Okay, the other things like other countries you want to relocate to, job websites and all that. I do publish the videos almost every day in the week. Okay, and so you will have all those information on the videos. Now, when it comes to the live, I'm just here to listen to you guys. I want us to share like whatever you have, share whatever you have, ask whatever you have. Let's get knowledge from one way or the other to help us in our relocation journey. Okay, so basically that's it. So Sydney, okay, so Nancy, but it's uh, but your it's better now. Okay, thank you, Nancy. Kwabna in team. Okay, we will manage. Please do because I seriously don't know why the volume is a problem today. I seriously don't know. Like I said, I was using my microphone. I had to take it off, thinking it's the reason, but it's still not. So I have no idea what that is coming from. Okay, so Sydney Nabi. Okay, please. I am a registered nurse and would love to migrate to Australia with with very limited or no funds for work. Please, how do I go about the application? Okay, so first you need to find either an agency or a website that either do publish jobs in Australia, which I think I've spoken about quite a lot of them. Where in Australia, Australia is one country that really gives sponsorship to nurses. So if you find the right website and apply, you will be able to find an agency or a website where companies do publish jobs. You will be able to find sit down. You will be able to find that to apply to get the job. Australia is one country, like I said, if you go onto my videos, almost all the job applications do state visa sponsorship. That is how high Australia actually needs nurses. I wouldn't lie to you guys. They really need nurses. So most of the jobs are visa like visa applicate like visa supported. They actually assist you in you getting a visa. So Sydney, I would say check my videos and check other websites, agencies, not an agency that will ask you to pay like some some mad money. Okay, so yeah, like I said, I don't have the website of mine, but I know Indeed is one of them. But there is one that I posted recently. I think LinkedIn is also good. LinkedIn, okay. I know somebody that got job with sponsorship on LinkedIn. Okay, so LinkedIn, Indeed, and I think I've made mention of some of them. I've forgotten. I'm sorry. So if you can visit that video, okay, if you can check that video, it will be of help. You will find the website over there to apply. And like I always say, guys, Sydney, before you apply, check the CV format. Okay, compare it to the format of Australia. Check it, okay, and make sure that it is the right format you're using to apply. That is the first thing. After checking the format, make sure your CV is actually arranged in order. Make sure the CV it's not bulky. The first page, for instance, it's actually it's actually catchy. Okay, so make sure that you arrange the CV very well. In as much as you are a registered nurse, you need to, like, convince them as to why they should give you the sponsorship, why you should be the one anyway. So that is the tip I can give to you. On those websites, to make sure you apply to as many as you can. Even if you see a job that is within the nursing, the nursing thing, and it's not what you're looking for, I will say do apply for it. In other countries, okay, let me say the UK for instance, there are some people that are registered nurses, but they do come to the country as care workers, okay, and they work their way up there. But I believe if they had sat down in the name of waiting for a direct employment for nurses, maybe they would have, some of them would have still been back home. Okay, so sometimes it might not be the position you're looking for, but if you get to the country, there is a way you can work. Over here in the UK, you can write an exam, and after you pass the exam, then you move onto your band. Okay, in like a band five. So that is what I would say to you. If you find a job and the job is even not what you're doing, but it's within the nursing thing, so you can do it. I say apply for it. So apply for so many of them, and I believe that can widen your range of getting jobs. Um, fl- hey, my daughter should be this. Stop, please. Flash traders. Flash traders says what device can you? Oh, sorry. What advice can you give one who wants to study in Europe with limited funds and sponsorship? Okay, flash traders. I'll say this. There are so many countries, like in Europe, there are so many countries that you can actually move to study without you worrying about tuition at all. All you just have to do is to gain admission in that school, and secondly, maybe prepare your documents to get the visa and move to the country. And sometimes you need to take care of your accommodation and so on. But for tuition, you don't worry yourself about it. There is nothing like tuition. And there are so many of them, even those that do not give like scholarships. Okay, you can be in the country to study without anything at all. And I'll give you an example. Of Germany, for instance. Germany, if you get the public schools, you don't pay anything. You know what I'm saying? You don't pay anything at all. You just go to school for absolutely free. You don't have to sleep and be thinking about, oh, the year is here, I need to pay, the semester is almost over, I need to pay. No, you don't. Even with with the private schools in Germany, how much you are paying for tuition, it will shock you. I've spoken about this before. There was a lady I helped to move to Germany to study. She had a private school, okay, but with the private school, she's paying 5,000 per year. 5,000 per year, which is quite good, which is so good. People are paying 15,000, 20,000 in other countries, 30,000 in other countries. But in Germany, with the private schools, you're paying just 5,000. That is the one I helped the lady to get. She's paying 5,000 per semester. So she's doing 2 years. She's doing her masters, and she will be paying 10,000. This is a person an agent was going to take 8,000 pounds in the name of giving her a sponsorship. A sponsorship that you are not even guaranteed whether you will have jobs to do. You know what I'm saying? So Germany, for instance, you can actually go to Germany to study for absolutely free if you get the public school, where they have a number of schools that you can apply to. Okay, so flash traders. I would say if you want to travel to school, Luxembourg is also one of the countries you can also move to study. But with Luxembourg too, there are scholarships, okay? But without the scholarship, there is an amount there are fees you can pay. But trust me, in Europe, the fees are not that high. Okay, those that will not even give you sponsorship, the fees is something that you can actually manage, because if you are going as a student, um, most of these countries allow you to bring your partners, like your dependents. When I say dependents, I mean your wife, your kids, and all that. You can actually take them. You can take them with you. Okay, so it makes it easier for you. Imagine if you go to the country with your partner, and your partner works. The partner is actually given an open work permit. It means your partner can work anywhere. But you as the student have limited time. You can work like maybe 20 hours per week. With that 20 hours, guys, I know it's not much, but you can manage it. One thing I always tell people is that, listen, you should know that if you're going to a country to study, you should just tell yourself that it's not forever. It's just a period of 2 years, a period of 3 years, and you'll be done. When you're done, you'll get a full-time job. So within that 2 or 3 years, you just have to be compromising. You know what I'm saying? You just have to be enjoying. That is not the time for you to buy flashy stuff. Those are not the time for you to actually be buying trending stuff. No, within that period is the time you just have to compromise. Just take care of yourself, eat well, go to school. You know that. You know what I'm saying. So you don't follow the trend, and you can manage it. You can do it, guys. You can do it. Okay, you can do it. So frustrated. That's it. Okay, you're most welcome, Sydney. You're most welcome. So basically, that's how it is, guys. So studying abroad, I like it so much because it gives you a major opportunity to be in the country. There are so many people, like, guys, I keep talking about, there are so many people that actually moved to the country, um, going to do their masters, PhD, whatever. They just went to school, okay, and because of that, they actually, so because of that, they moved to the country to study for a period, and because they have the chance to bring family, they are able to bring their whole family over here. And trust me, none of these people actually go back after school. They don't. Majority of them don't go back because whilst you're studying, there is a way. You can find a way to actually stay in the country. Right after studying, you can find jobs that can actually give you sponsorship because you are inside the country already. This job sponsorship that you're looking for back home that is making it's being so hard, yeah. If you're in the country, it's a bit easier. There are people, like, there are websites, there are companies giving sponsorships every day. Because you are inside the country, they know if they give you the sponsorship, you can start right away. Okay. But if you're back home, it means they have to wait for a certain period for you to process your visa before you can come. Okay, so some of the companies that don't have patience, they don't have that patience, they prefer people that are already in the country to give them sponsorship. So if you are already in the country, you will find a way. That's what I always say. You will find a way. Yes. Martha, Martha said, do they have age limit for masters? They don't. Education is one thing that they don't really specify, like, limits, like age limits. No, they don't. If you have the resources to learn, you just have to apply. They don't, because I don't know how to say it. Education, they will not, they will not, they will not, they will not stop you. You know what I'm saying? They will not stop you because no education is something that you can't prevent. You can seize somebody from actually, using it. So Martha, age is not the factor. It's not at all. It doesn't matter how old you are. Just apply. And like I said, some of these universities you don't need. Some of them you don't pay like application fee. So basically, it's okay. It's nothing. Even those that you will pay application fee, sometimes it's just like 50 euro. Luxembourg, for instance, is like 50 euro. Okay, it's just 50 euro. Okay, and those that you pay to, it's not that much. Sometimes it's 30 euro, 50 euro, sometimes 80 euro, and all that. Poland, I think, was it Poland? Poland, is it Poland? One of these countries they take like 80 euro for that. basically that's it. So just apply. Don't let the age stop you. Okay. Flash trading. What about online certificates or professional certificates? Do they really count on job market in Europe? Yes, they do. It depends on where and like it depends on what kind of certificate you're having. If the certificate you're having is from an organization that is like okay, why not? They don't know much about the organization, okay? And let me say your WASI or your qualification back home, okay? They don't know how the school is, but they do accept it. So your qualification from every organization should be accepted. Those that don't know it much about it, they will tell you to go and what do you call it? I've forgotten the word, but you go online, okay, and you go online and like there is a place, Germany for instance, okay, when you want to travel to Germany to study, there is a place called Anabin. Anabin is where you put your certificates, all the certificates you have, and it will actually tell you the equivalent in German. It will tell you where it is. So you can actually use that, and it will tell you where you can start to study from. You get what I'm saying? There are some people that want to study when they match the certificate, it can tell you that okay, with this you can study this, you can study that, you can study that. So there is a place for that. Okay, trade flash traders like courses, the Google certificate. Yeah, it should be recognized. It should be okay. It should be. It depends on what the qualification is about. Okay, mostly if there are like if those certificates are courses that do not require so much qualification. Let's say care assistants, like if you want to be a care assistant and all that. If you've done all such courses online, it should be accepted because it means that they've given you a knowledge about the entire thing, the entire care assistance thing. Because most of the times, yeah, most of the times, let me lower it. Most of the times, these care assistant jobs do not really require you to have any qualification or what do you call it, or certificate or experience because as it like care assistant jobs basically is like helping somebody do what you do to yourself every day, so basically you know how to take care of yourself, so you're doing the same thing on someone. So if the courses are in relation to such jobs, then it's easier. Let's say um, the courses are on waitresses. You are able to serve somebody to eat. You are able to serve an adult when your mom or dad have a visitor. You are able to serve the person some water. So when it's actually on such occupations, they don't really matter. It doesn't really matter. They can consider your certificate. So flash traders, yes, depending on where you have them and what they earn, they should be able to be accepted. Okay, so yeah, so that's how it actually works. So, but me, I normally say that don't if you're using it, just use it. The organization will get back to you, like those that need you, they will get back to you to let you know like what is it. If it's about your qualification, they're gonna ask more about it because by the end of the day, it's not every education field, it's not every school that they are aware of. They don't know everything. Yeah, they don't live in the country you're in, so they can't actually say this is not accepted, blah blah blah. They can actually like they will tell you that maybe it's not to be a standard whatsoever. So basically um, that's how it's supposed to be flash graders. Yeah. Okay. So today I wanted like there is this thing I wanted to talk about. Mostly the questions I do get on my like on either on YouTube or on TikTok and all that is that you could feel that most of the people don't even know how to start when it comes to traveling abroad. There are a majority of people that don't even know the kind of documents you need to have if you want to travel abroad. There are people that don't even know which countries, like the European country, the Europe we are talking about, what are the countries in it, and what are the countries I can easily get a visa from? These things, I think it makes it hard for some people to feel like they can't travel at all. Okay, but I always say that the Rome was not built in a day. Okay, so if somebody knows it and you don't know, it doesn't make you smaller. And so I thought of this, and because of that, guys, I have brought up an ebook. Um, this ebook is actually giving you basics of how to start your traveling journey. What kind of documents you should have, which countries are easy to get visas, and it goes on to explain how the country can help you. So it actually helps you to choose a country, because traveling abroad is not just about traveling abroad, guys. It's it's about going to the right country. Okay, because there are countries that if you go, even getting documented becomes a struggle. Okay, and I wouldn't want that for you. There are countries that when you go, things become so bad for you because the system works in a different way. So knowing all this, I have made it easier on this ebook. I have made mention of some European countries you can actually relocate to that have flexible immigration rules, that when you move there to live or to work, to study, you are able to find so much support, so much benefit, and all that. So, in this ebook, you will have all that. Moreover, I know searching for jobs becomes a headache, but looking for jobs, there are major websites that every single body goes, because they are the biggest, and the companies do normally give them the news or the updates about what they're looking for, and these companies, okay, these websites do publish it on their websites. Okay, so the book actually also gives you websites you can actually find jobs, websites you can actually find uh, jobs with sponsorship and all that. In the same ebook, guys, you are getting um, directions as to how to go about you traveling. Okay, so some people just know that if you want to travel, you should have a passport, but that's not it. Having a passport is a start, but um, some people thinks if you have a passport and a bank statement, you're good to go. But it's not always like that. It's actually not like that. Okay, so I've taken time to put all these into the ebook. I've taken time to, I always want to help. I always want to make people, like, enlighten people about the things that they don't know. I was just like you years ago. Before I traveled, I knew nothing. Okay, but from me traveling, I gathered the experience and all that, and that is how come today I'm sitting here talking to you about how you can also get to know things. Okay, so this book will actually guide you. Like, you can use it, your friend can use it, a family can use it, because it actually tells you, okay, before you look for a job, you need to have this, you need to have that, you need to have your passport, have that, have that, have that. Okay, so it's actually helping to make your life easier. Now, after getting a job, what's next? It tells you what to do and how to go about it. So, guys, if you're here today and you want to understand this relocation journey, then I'll say try and get one of my ebook, and I believe it can give you some vital information for you to know the start. The starting is the most important. If you don't know which documents, that's why most of these agents do take money from people, because of they don't know. They don't know. Okay, they do take. They take the money from. They take money from people because they know they don't know. Okay, because how do you go for a visa when you don't have uh, certain things? Okay, so that's the major thing this ebook is here to do. The ebook is actually there to let you know that if you're a starter, if you're somebody who is now, like if you're beginning, if you want to go ahead with traveling, you want to do things yourself, you don't want to sit inside your room to do things yourself, which is absolutely possible. If you want to do that, okay, then this ebook is for you. It's gonna guide you. It's gonna give you all that you need. So if you check in my descriptions, in most like my recent videos, you will find like a link called the top link. You can find a link that can help you get the ebook for yourself. I want you to be knowledgeable about everything that you're doing. And like I said, I've listed quite a number of things that can help you, because it's not all the time that I can answer the questions over and over and over again. Okay, so if you have the ebook, it means that you can always revisit it to know what you're supposed to pick, to know that okay, if I have this, the next thing is that. If I have this, my next thing is this, and so on and so on. So guys, you can actually visit my descriptions to get the ebook for yourself. So send your questions in, guys. Send your questions in. Um, yeah. So if any question at all, like I'm unable to answer, please just just send it in, because and you can let me know, guys, which day it's actually suitable for you guys for me to be live. Let me see if I can adjust my time to that, because the last time I came live, it was more active, and like the question were a lot that I couldn't answer all of it. But today it's quite calm. Yeah. So I want to reach quite a number of people. Okay, I want to reach quite a number of people. So let me know which day do you guys prefer I come live, and what time is suitable, so I can actually fit it in there. Okay, so we can get quite a number of um, quite a number of questions coming in and me answering. If not, the live will be quite a bit short. Okay. Yeah, I do go live on TikTok on Fridays. Uh, to me, on Fridays I do go live on TikTok. I think on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sunday I do go live on TikTok, because those are the days that I'm able to fix in the live. Yeah, but on TikTok I'm very constant. I have two accounts. Yeah, I have two accounts on TikTok. Okay, one. I don't know if you do a flash traders. Do you follow me on TikTok? I do go live on TikTok a lot. Not all the time though, but I do. Yeah. Okay, so that would be great. A live Q&A is it's perfect. So if you're not if you don't join me on if like let's say if you don't have me on like on TikTok, I have it in my my front page. You see a link there where you see my description. You see my TikTok there, and you can follow me. I will follow you definitely. I have two accounts here. I have two of them. I think both of them are Time with Celline. Yeah, I think both names are Time with Celline. One is like 130 followers or something like that, and the other one is around 6,000. Yeah, so you can check it out and you can give me a follow. I do go live on both accounts, so you're good to go. Anyone that you will see to follow. Okay, right. So, um, I don't know if we should end the live here, because I'm not having so many questions, and probably you guys are out, enjoying. And so and before I will go, I have quite a number of videos that I'll be posting tomorrow about Luxembourg, Germany, and so on. Okay, so keep it locked down here. Okay, so you can have access to all that. Okay, so I will. I think it's been like 35 minutes in the live. So I will leave you guys to go so you can also have um, time for yourself, all right? And so um, under this video, guys, let me know what time you think it's okay for me to come live on YouTube. Okay, let me know so I will also put it in mind. Other than that, you can join me live on on uh, on TikTok Friday, Saturday, and Sundays. Okay, so I will leave you as usual. It was your girl Celline, and till we meet again in our next life, in our next life. You guys should live long where you belong and you do no wrong. Okay. So thank you so much for joining. Anybody that came through your questions whatsoever, thank you so much. Remember, I am always here to assist. I'm always here to give you the needed information. So don't hesitate anytime you need to ask something. If you send me an email and I don't reply immediately, it doesn't mean I wouldn't. I will. It's just that there's quite a number of them, but I'll take time to reply. Okay, guys. So till we meet again, it was nice having you. You guys should stay safe.